Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina, and today I'm going to be unboxing and setting up this. I've got a security camera setup. Actually, I've got two security camera setups here on the property. One's 8 cameras, one's 4 cameras, and I'm adding more cameras. Some might call that paranoid. I'll let you decide what that is, but I like to keep an eye on things. Hunting season is here. That means trespassers will be following quickly. And I want to make sure that I have my stuff protected, or if the worst case scenario, something does get stolen, that I'm able to identify the thief and recover my property. Picked it up on Amazon. Interesting, different design than the other ones. The other ones I have, one operates solely off of the network and your cell phone, which I don't really like. The other one is conventional, has a hard drive built in. It's a looks like a miniature VCR or whatever. Records the 8 cameras. Those are hardwired. This is wireless. It does come with its own monitor. Still hooks through the internet and still can be viewed off of your phone or off of a regular computer. But I liked this. This seemed like an interesting in-between between the two systems that I have. And my favorite part about it is the wireless part. So running cabling all over the house and all over the property and everywhere is such a pain, especially when you're talking about 6 acres of land and you want to be able to catch down the driveway, which is like 1,500 feet. It's just not possible. But with a powerful router and a wireless system, you can actually get pretty darn close to the gate and definitely down to the lower barn and the upper barn. So that's what I've got. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to undo it. So let's open it up. And of course, I'll spend the rest of the day trying to get those plugged in, but I'll show you. You won't, through the magic of the internet here, it'll all seem like it's happening at the same time. So let's go ahead and open it. I'm kind of excited about it. Yeah, let's see here. Oh wow, definitely packed in here. Oh, cool. Comes with a bunch of signs. That's nice. Yeah, I'll hang one of those on the barn. And one in the garage, one on the upper barn. So really cool. I like that. You know, it's interesting, back when I lived in the city, or not in the city really, but when I lived closer to civilization, I should say. Nice. When I lived closer to civilization, I had a conventional alarm system, like I can't remember what the brand was, but you paid for a monthly service to have it, and that was the thing back then. But there is no way that I would have a system like that here, because the response time is somewhere right around an hour, and that's not. I'm not criticizing law enforcement. I just live that far away from law enforcement, so. This is much better. You can't stop. Well, you can dissuade by the fact that the cameras are visible all over the property, but you can also most likely recover stolen goods because you have an idea of a car, tags, faces, stuff like that. And when you live in a small town, people get caught. It's actually kind of comical. You hear one week about a robbery, and the next week you hear about an arrest. So it really works out pretty well. Small towns, somebody knows, and somebody's got beef with somebody else, so usually it leads to an arrest. So check it out. I love the fact that this thing is a screen with a wireless receiver right there. Go ahead and pick it up and we'll take a look at the backside too. It's called the Heimvision. Oh, that's cool. You can actually keep your password on there. That's neat. Digital video recorder. So this cover comes off. If I read the internet review right, you can slap a hard drive in there, or you can just have it updating to the cloud. I'm going to put a hard drive in it, obviously. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these cameras too. Very nice. Okay, that's power. Looks like it might have the possibility of being both, maybe. But we do have our wireless antenna here, so nice. That's hard metal. That's not plastic. Looks like it's got some pretty nice high LEDs for night vision, or what do they call those, IR, right? And then a sensor for day and night. So I'm going to go ahead and get these unpacked, and we will take a look at all of it sitting out. All right, so got all the cameras out, got the screen off, or the screen protector off. Looks like this bag is full of our antennas and our mounting hardware if we were going to mount that in drywall. And then we got a bunch of power supplies here, one for every camera. That's cool that it comes with all that. Wasn't sure how that was going to play out. And then that one, oh, wow, even has a mouse that comes. That's really unexpectedly nice. And mouse so I can control the camera. This is for hardwiring. If I wanted to hardwire, it's got Ethernet. And where this is going to be located in the house will not. It'll be wireless. And then that must be the power supply for the camera or for the screen itself. Came with a nice manual. I don't know what those. I'll bet you those are the screws to mount your hard drive right there. All right, let's see here. Cool. So there's a support, you know, if you need to call, and then we have our quick guide for setting stuff up. Nice. Well, the next step is for me to make this magically get installed. I won't show you that miserable process, but I will show you what it looks like when it's done, and I think that you will agree it's a decent investment. You know, I did a lot of research on these, like I said. So I have, like I said, the 8-camera conventional, which is just your hardwired 720p, and those surround the close part of the house because they're cable operated. I think 150 feet is about as far as you can go before you start having signal degradation. I picked up, as a matter of fact, I think it's, yeah, here's one right here. It's actually plugged in right now and working. That is a Z Moto, and those are wireless, just have to have power running to them. But I have these inside and outside the garage and 2 down at the lower barn to keep an eye on predators and just keep an eye on things. And these 4 will be supplementing that. I'm going to keep an eye on the driveway at 4 different locations. And keep an eye on the critters in one location. So I guess upper, middle, and lower, and then critters. That's the plan anyway. We'll have to see range-wise. Like I said, I have a pretty powerful router that I've just upgraded to, and I don't have a problem with the other wireless antennas reaching down that far, so I think this will probably work the same. We'll find out. All right, so here you see, you got 2 of them installed. Cameras are, one's facing the house, one's facing the garage. And got the wireless antennas hooked up. Power goes into the inside there. Straightforward installation, nothing special about it. Again, the nice part of this being that I didn't have to run cabling out here for it, just had to get it close enough to a power supply. So I've got 2 more set up around here. So let's go inside and we'll take a look at the cameras here. Actually, what I'm going to do, because it's almost dark, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to let it record overnight so we can get a look at night shot, and we'll take a look at some daytime shooting as well. All right, here we go with the magic of the internet and video editing. The cameras are installed, as you can see. Why, here's the driveway, and there's the old house there. Here's the back of the house. And there's the back of the garage, and there's the front of the garage. So I entered these in here like that, and I got to tell you, the setup was super easy. No, you don't have to link any of this stuff. This just happens. When you plug these things in, as long as they're within range, it turns on. And you can see, well, probably can't see. I don't know if I can get close enough to it, but decent signal. This one being the farthest one away has 2 bars. The rest of them are either at 3 or 4, so good signals. Then there's some stuff here. You can do single view, so if I wanted to get a close-up of the garage there, I just click on that, and it does that. I like that. And then I can go to 4 view. Also like the fact that this thing is upgradable. I can make it, if you see here, the option to go all the way to 8 cameras. So I probably am going to expand this system. And then we do have recording, system setup, playback. Let's go to playback here, right? Oh, well, it doesn't have a date, so hold on a second. Go ahead and click on that. Oh, what am I looking at here? Maybe the 13th? There we go, there we go. All right, so here it is overnight. You can see already cobwebs coming up there, but nice, clear. If I get close enough. I'm sorry if I can't hold my camera steady. I got a little neurological problem that causes some issues with that, but you can see good night vision. That's pretty far away too, seeing the house, seeing the back here. I'm hoping for catch critters walking around back there. Hopefully no human critters, no 2-legged critters. put a hole in them if I do. So very happy with that. And let's go. We can go to the daytime here. There we go. And there's daytime. We had some rain today, so there it was handling the mist. So you can see here. So here's our recording. And then if I want to go to motion, I go to motion detect. Obviously didn't pick anything up, which is a good thing. All right, so let's go back to our live feed here. And that's pretty much it. So it does have, the hard drive installed. It does have the ability to record sound, which I like and yet don't like all at the same time. It's great if there was some bad guys to come up here. They're usually stupid enough to refer to each other by name, and so that would be a great way to catch them. Yeah, pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. So yeah, overall, and it came with a mouse too. I think I showed that in the unboxing. So overall, I'm really, really pleased with this. I want to thank the company that allowed me to check this thing out. I will certainly be buying stuff. I think that's, if you want to know, like, hey, is this review like only a nice review because somebody sent me something to try out? Sure, you could believe that, but if I go out and buy 4 more cameras and expand this system under my own money, I think that speaks for itself. I mean, I like it. I like the setup. It's easy. I like the fact that it's not wired. Yeah, you still have to plug in the power, but there's a whole lot of outlets around, and I don't have to crawl up underneath the house or bury lines across the yard to get the cameras where I want them to be. As long as there's a wireless signal, things are good to go. So yeah, I'm really liking it, and I gotta recommend it. I don't, not a terribly more expensive than the last system I bought. Matter of fact, I think this thing has actually cost about $20 less, but let's say I added my own hard drive to it, so let's say it's about the same price as a conventional 4-camera wired system. This is HD quality too, 2 megapixel I think it is, but it's HD, full 1080. Well, I'm really happy, man. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.